Right, so I've just tied a fresh hook length as well, so I've set it all up fresh. So I've got 2 stops, as you can see there, another 2 stops there. Just a simple connector, and on over that just slide that tail rubber, make it all nice and tidy. Get that back over there. You don't slide it up too far because you still want it to be able to spin round, thus, hence the reason the helicopter. So I've got a short 6-inch 8-pound gravel braid, and I've got a size 10 Guru, the super XS-eyed barbless hook. I've been using barbless a lot just lately, and I think it just aids with the hook hold and everything like that. But I've just been using different hooks on different on the different setups. So like I say, this one is the XS on there, so I've got that with a little stop on the hook itself and a bayonet. So that is rod number 1. Rod number 2 is exactly the same, except I'm using a method feeder. Get around there. So I'm using a method feeder with a short 4-inch hook length. So all I've got there is a size 11 snap swivel with a little tail rubber on the top. I've got a 45-gram matrix flatbed. I've just got a little sleeve on there, and that's just to stop that feeder moving up and down. If I show you on one of my other ones, if I can find it. So what I'll do, I'll actually show you what I've done. So here's a normal flatbed inline method feeder. Now what can happen sometimes, and I've had it happen recently, is when them fish are bouting about in the pads, it can actually loosen the feeder. So as you can see, that's in there quite tight, but after periods it can sometimes loosen itself out. And what happens there is, over a period of time, if you're going through the weeds, the feeder will actually open a little bit, so you can squeeze it up tight. But what I actually do is the rubber off the inline feeders, cut that in half and slide that over the top of the stem there. So pull it through tight, hold it in place. That way then that can no longer move. And that is exactly what I've got on there, as you can see. So that can move like that, but it's not going to come off. But slide that right down, pull the feeder in tight, slide the sleeve down, and that's it. Job. It ain't going nowhere. It's elasticated, but as you can see there, I've got a length. There's 15-pound coated braid in there, so the elastic's coming out. It's an 1.5 inches. So I've still got the shock absorption, but also as well, if that fish bolts, it's almost acting like a bolt rig. But if there's a chance of some tension in this sort of area, and there's lily pads, so fully elasticated feed, the elastic's coming out about 2 foot. It's too much. You want to be in control of that fish. I've got a 4-inch hook length, again, gravel braid, and I've got a size 10 acolyte circle hook, again with a stop and a bayonet, and that's just a tungsten stop there. So if I do want to put a wafter on or a pop-up, that's only going to pop up to wherever that tungsten slider is, 1 inch or 2 inch. So that is 2 setups.